is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. What if I could tell you that you could turn one client into multiple pieces of content and actually know what to post and why? That's exactly what I did in this class with my student Tati. I broke down the system that I personally use inside the School of Barbering. So in this class, I covered how to capture clean befores and afters, how to do an effective consultation, how to record a step-by-step taper tutorial, voiceover tutorial live. So if you are interested in more information on how to edit, how to post this, the tool selection, and more in-depth videos, I have an academy called the School of Barbering where we teach barbers how to cut, create, and scale. Similarly to this class that I did live for my student Tati, that's exactly what we dedicate ourselves to do inside the academy. So if you guys enjoy the content, you guys find any value in it, leave a like and leave a comment down below. And if you're really about your grind and really about your business, click the link in the description where you have access to the academy for $49 a month. Without further ado, let's begin with the befores and afters and the consultation. Let's first start with the basic befores and afters, right, Tati? You got your phone with you? So I just want to see what you do and then I'll just correct you. So we're gonna do the before, just him sitting down, and then we're gonna do the before of the video that I showed you where you're gonna be in the back, where it's kind of like more of a consultation style of a before, but we still need some clips of him. This is the pre-phase of actually getting a before is kind of making him look worse than what he came in. Right here, it's good that he has glasses too. All right, so go for it. Let's do it. So a good structure for befores is just do like 3 angles. You can get one from the front, from the side profile, and then from the side.
Gotcha.
So one right here. So I would stay right here. Put your head up for me, brother. So this is where you want to control the client before anything. Before you even pull out, say, hey, just put your head up, this and this. I would pull out my phone here from here. No lights are in the way. Record here. All right, cool. Step to the side. Control the client right here. And then one from the side back over here to showcase more of the work that we do from right here.
So kind of like him in his face in the center, huh?
Perfect. Now we can see it. You see, this looks really good. Yeah. You can take one from there. Face over here, bro. Right there.
Cool.
That's cool. But I would still say it's still, you're still too far away. So you see right here. This is closer. Look how good this looks right here. You see? Put eyesight over here, buddy. There you go. Cool. That's from the front. You know, we're set with that. So if we're on a time crunch and we're cool. Oh, that's fine. That's cool. This is how I would take this one differently. Put your head up for me, brother. Tilt it to the side like that. Perfect. Watch, come over here. You see? Because then this is how we're gonna style from the top. And the nose part right here is on this part of the grid. You know, it's right here. It's perfect. You see? Let me just go right here and click record. 1, 2, 3. Look at the camera, Brody.
Like that?
Yeah. Do that again. That's just very simple. Even if it comes out on the back, it's all good.
Yeah.
Sideways like this, then one from the back like this. So every time you do this or you do this, we're kind of showcasing a different side. So this is going to be more for like the styling on the top and the taper. This is going to be more from like the lineup and the taper. You know what I mean?
See, that's where I get mixed up too, because sometimes I over angle it and I don't even know what the hell
you're like. I think your main issue though was just get close. Get closer to the client. That's it. So that's it for the befores. Now we're gonna do the consultation before. And we're gonna keep that tripod there, and we're not gonna move it. So let's go ahead and get set up for the consultation. So the consultation usually it varies, but always like placing my thing through the mirror. I'll have you set this up, okay? But essentially the goal, I'll show you what we're looking at. So you see how where's the tripod located? It's not that high, right? Even then if I click this right here, his head is almost in the center.
Yeah, in the middle.
In the middle. So our goal now is to get set up almost exactly like that, where you're kind of like in the back. You know, you're gonna be either here, right here, or you're gonna be on this side. So our tripod, I know.
It's right there.
It's in the center. So first, let's center the client.
Yeah.
I think this is fine, and you can even see through the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
You can see through the mirror. Look over here. Turn to the side, bro. Right here. All right, that's it. Now you can go on the back and do the same thing.
Yeah. Pretty much you're just moving his head around and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. So you want to play around with different angles just in case you don't you like that you were standing on this side.
Yeah.
And when we record the after, if you want to, we can have we can put tape at the bottom, but I think right now, like, I already know what I have to do. You know, it's just replicating it with the after.
Yeah.
You know, so if you have tape, we can put tape, but we don't have to get too crazy with it. Get closer to him.
That's
perfect. That's good. So now just rotate his head a little bit.
We're gonna hold 360. Look at the camera.
Did you rotate him and stuff like that?
I moved his head a little bit.
Yeah. Like don't be shy. I mean, just do whatever. We can just do a simple before and after transformation. We can do a before and after transformation with you in frame. Then we're gonna go into the consultation now. Here, I would just I didn't have an outline for the video, but you just gotta be creative. You know, with this, the first 3 seconds, he's your homie. You know, say something funny. This is how we're gonna get set up for the consultation. The audio is the most important part. We already got set up with the angle. Make sure that you guys are using the mirror. We can always double check the angles and stuff. So I'm gonna be using the DJI Pro Mic 2, and all that we have to do is just literally attach this to the bottom of this. So I'm gonna do hello, and then it just automatically already connects to the transponder to the mic. You just have to just put your mic here and you're set. So let's go ahead and put a mic on my client. Tati, you will get a mic as well. And what we can also do is I can flip this so they can see if the mic is actually pulling through. We can just test audio really quick. I'm gonna click record. Always double check your audio. I'm clicking record, say something.
1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna check.
There you go.
Get closer to him a little bit. There you go. Right there. Ask him what kind of haircut he wants, you know. Then you can go through that. The first 3 seconds is going to be really important. You know, you want to make sure it's either funny, entertaining, something's happening, since he doesn't have like that crazy of a transformation. There has to be something going on in the first 3 seconds to at least engage people to want to watch, you know? So if consultations are not your thing, you can make them your thing through time with practice, but this is just for us to practice. But through time, you'll be like, oh, maybe I don't like being in front of the camera. I'll just do process videos. I'll do, you know, something else. You know, so let's give it a shot.
I'm gonna say your girl left you, bro.
That's crazy.
No, just kidding.
Is your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend outside?
Yeah.
Then you know what? If his girlfriend is outside, then you should bring his girlfriend and be like, hey, what haircut should he get? You know, it can be something like that. You know, you have to use like your imagination.
I don't even know what to say right now though.
You don't know? Are you nervous a little bit?
A little bit.
Bring in your girlfriend.
Yeah,
for sure.
Does she be down?
Yeah, bring her in.
You think so?
Yeah, if anything, just go grab her and be like, hey, like, we need your help.
Hey, we need your help in here.
It was gonna be done. Yeah, you're gonna be a part of the video.
We just want your recommendation for the haircut.
I think middle part, like you could do middle part.
All right, so what do you want to do to your boyfriend today? What kind of haircut would you want him to have?
Middle part, less in the back. It's a little too fluffy. And on the sides, just a little less fluffy. But I don't know. Testing.
Still long enough where you can pull his hair though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I know you want to do a middle part, right? On the sides, how do you usually like it? Do you like it bulky, less bulky? How do you see the size of your hair to be?
Yeah, I see it like as 1.5.
Is that the shortest you want it, or is that the longest you want it?
That's probably the shortest.
The shortest, the 1.5. Okay, for sure.
All right, this is the technical side of it. We already did the content. Now it's figuring out if we want to record first or we want to do more of the haircut stuff first. You know, so I think let's organize it kind of like the video. Let's go ahead and dampen the hair a little bit and part the hair. I think let's debulk with the 3, and then we'll do the side taper. You know, the side taper video quickly, and then we can focus on the scissor work after, just so we don't have to be recording, you know, in between and too much. You know, so I think here he does get the middle part here, and I like the flow that he has. Honestly, it's just it's too much. It's too much flow on the side. And even his thing right here, his hair right here is a little bit, it's more thinner from here. So I'd like to conserve a lot of the bangs, so then it falls and it kind of covers his corners a little bit, you know. So so when we do the side taper, we have to make sure we connect it towards the back, and we'll do like a really low taper at the bottom.
Sure.
I can tell that when his hair's blended though, it's like dark and it'll look nice.
Yeah.
Let's dampen the hair more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, way more. I have to give him like a little mini shower.
Hey, that feels kind of nice though.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna start massaging your head too, bro.
No, give me all right and shit.
I got you, bro.
This is crazy.
I just want you to picture this in your head.
Yeah.
I want to keep the weight line right here, a little bit on top of the C cup, and it's gonna dip. You can already kind of see it.
Where it's
You
at.
can kind of already see it, but we're gonna flick out and we're gonna leave that weight line right there.
Okay.
That weight line on the side, and just bring it all the way around. And I want you to do this, okay? This is gonna be all you.
Yeah.
So just because we're studying my video, I already know how this is gonna look.
Yeah.
And that's the center. His ear is like literally in the center.
Yeah.
Look at the borders.
Yeah.
The borders, I'm gonna just click play so we can have that set there. Before anything, everything's set. This is where most barbers mess up. They don't angle the client.
Yeah.
Right here, he can be like this, and then they'll start cutting.
Yeah.
Like here, I want to make sure everything's on point. It's gonna go, stay like that, bro. Cool, solid. You see the borders?
Yeah.
There's a little bit on the
Yeah.
sides, but this would literally be perfect. So we can go on the corner like this. But you see how most of my wrist is coming out?
Yeah.
Like over here, because I'm overextending over the tripod.
Yeah.
This is different when I go into like this, right? If I'm like right here, but we can even still move this closer. You see?
Yeah.
It went from having like my shirt pop up to like my shirt's not
you
even
can't
in
see it.
frame anymore.
That's a
You
good
know,
tip
but
right there,
here,
'cause-
now I'm ready.
Yeah.
That would
that's
look
way
fire.
better. Yeah.
See, that's simple, like 2 minutes of adjustment, and just like even using your shirt as a reference, you don't want your whole thing to like pop up, you know. So we can go ahead and record this, and then when you're done recording the clips, we want to go from left to right.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to start here and then start here and then do that. We want to literally, we have only one chance to do this, so make sure his ears down. We'll go all the way around.
Yeah.
Once we're done with that clip, all that you have to do is just literally press stop and then just work all the way around. Once we have that bulk line, we can then just focus on doing the tutorial on this side.
Gotcha.
And then we'll just finish that, and then we can move the tripod and then just focus on the haircut.
Gotcha.
Even if it doesn't look perfect, most of my cuts don't look perfect when they're on video. Just get the action shots, get the steps, and then just move your phone out of the way and focus on the cut. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
You forgot to click record.
Oh shit! Damn it!
No way!
Hey, you can't tell.
Click
you can't
record,
tell.
guys. Click record. It's all good. Right there, and then tell him to keep his head still.
Cool. Keep your head still.
Never move. So like she went from action clip to like actual cutting. You know, she moved the tripod. So we already had the tripod in perfect position.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I said just leave the tripod.
Yeah, and then go on the other
and then
side.
go on the other side.
Gotcha.
You know, because then now we're gonna have to reset the angle, and the whole point is for it to like for it not to go from here to here, and then we have to scale it.
Yeah,
you know what I
that
mean?
makes sense.
So it's all good. We'll reset. I know how to reset, but
Yeah.
now it's just like that's why
gotta
the
keep that in mind.
workflow is like important, because you're like,
yeah.
okay, cool. Like I don't have to move anymore. I can just stay
Yeah.
here, you know. But just keep working through the cut. Nice. So for the tutorials, I don't know if tutorial will be your thing, but I'll just explain to you my thought process and how I do this. We can always edit out anything that's voice. So if I say taper tutorial, I can edit that out and I can put it wherever I want. You know, so I'll just say, hey, today I'm gonna do a taper. You know, this is a taper tutorial. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a low taper. I'm gonna start by lining up the C cups. This first action clip right here, I'm gonna start recording. This one has to be crispy. This is like gonna be our hook. Move the head. So make sure we angle our client. Autofocus lock. The lever open. a finger above. We just have to have that first clip, honestly.
Yeah.
And then after that, we can just detail a little bit. To blend that out, we're gonna go from the open to the closed position. See how I'm holding the clipper? Like I'm like literally holding it from the bottom right here. Because if I hold it like this, my hand's gonna come out. It's 3/4 open. Middle. Hit the guideline in the middle. A quarter closed. All the way closed and hit the beginning of the line. Lever open. We're going to go a finger above that line we just blended. Lever closed now. We're going to baby tap the beginning of the line right here at the end of that lever open that we just finished blending. Gently start working our way up, little by little. Now with the half guard lever open, we're going to start working half of that one guard lever open guideline. And then start slowly closing it and work our way towards the end of the lever open guideline. The last step now, 2 guard lever open. We're gonna gently scoop out. He does have fluffy Asian hair, so gotta scoop out a little bit, then close it. Gently, gently. .5 guard, open to closed. Just using the corners now. Closing it. So that's we're done. Basically, we're done with this. We're gonna do the other side too. You're gonna do the other side. But as far as content, that's it. We shot the before. We shot the before with you in frame. We shot the consultation. We shot a tutorial, bro, and we did it like in an hour, you know. And then now you focus on another hour or 30 minutes, however long you take, on just perfecting the cut, making sure it's on point, you know. So let's do the other side. Oh, I was gonna tear your ACL with this. Put your hand. How much of your hand is pumping?
Oh, that's hella. Yeah.
There you go. Remember, you also have the gooseneck as well.
Yeah.
So you can move the tripod, but look, watch this. You could bend it or get closer. Just get the tripod closer. The good thing is there's great lighting in here.
Yeah.
But you see, it's when I was doing it, how much of my hand was popping off?
Barely.
You couldn't even see. Pretend like
can't see really your
could
wrist.
like if you had a shirt like this,
you
literally could only see this. That's better. That's better. Look at the legs of the tripod. We can still
bring it closer.
Yeah, bring it closer. This is a little different now. Go for it. There you go. You see, but now everything's good. We just have to maybe just either move his head a little bit because he's like this, right? Yeah. Either move it or you can move this a little bit like this.
Gotcha.
On the back. So now it's up to you. So everything's kind of perfect. We have a little bit on the borders. This is like on point.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But before we move on though, this is game for people that are gonna watch this. What did you learn right there in the last minute now?
Last minute I learned
just the last of terms of the angling of the phone and your wrist popping off on the
It's really essential. I feel like the closer the better. I feel like it makes sense too though, because if you could see my whole arm, you're gonna lose the focus of the haircut. So the closer the better. And I can even see right here in this angle, you're able to capture where the taper, you know, and that's the main focus right now that we're gonna be executing.
But I think the important part too is that I think the time that it took you to adjust was like a minute or two.
That can make or break the video.
It makes or break the whole 30-45 minutes of you recording the content goes to waste just because you didn't adjust your client for a minute or two. You know, that's good. Let's get started with the process video. You don't have to do the voiceover if you don't want. You can just do the process.
Cool.
All right, guys, we just finished doing this low taper brush back. We covered content, haircuts, blending, tutorials, everything. If you guys are interested, you guys sign up over here. There's gonna be a link down in the description. Appreciate Tati. She drove actually like 3-4 hours down just to take the class. She's also a part of the School of Barbering as well. She's been in there for a while. So we're just looking to help barbers make more money. You know, I can give you guys a whole essay on why you guys should join, but ultimately it's to help you guys, one, become better content creators, better hair cutters, and for you guys to understand how to run a real business. So appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.